that could have been a major fire. I gotta be on my brakes the whole time. There would be sparks that would be coming inside of this electrical box. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of, I'm not quite sure what this is called yet, but let's just call it Trucker's POV, point of view. Today we are gonna be paving. Right now I'm backing up in line. All my GoPros should be connected and good to go. We are paving a new street today. I'm gonna be opening up my tarp. Hopefully it does not hit anything. Looks like they got 2 pavers running. I'm not sure when the second one will be running fully. And hopefully you guys hear me well. I got my new microphone set up. It's a DJI wireless microphone. And it doesn't look like that paver is ready for me yet. So we'll just wait for that other paver. And once that truck gets out of there, we'll be hopping in there. I got my pins sprayed down in the rear. My tailgate sprayed down as well, just so we don't get any remaining asphalt from the paver stuck on. But we'll be able to go and check that as well. Welcome to another episode, guys. I think today will be pretty exciting, something brand new for you that you probably haven't seen before, which is paving. And right now we are paving a brand new road that they just built, it looks like. Or I shouldn't say just built. They milled everything up and put new gravel underneath and reclaimed everything. And now we are putting about, I would say we're gonna be doing 2 lifts today. Probably just the first layer coming up. These are the tickets that I received from the plant. So I should have an inspector coming up and grabbing them. All right, that truck is leaving the paver, looks like. So we are gonna be hopping into that paver soon. Beautiful, beautiful morning. We had our first rainfall here in Minnesota since, I heard it on the radio, since August 27th. It's one of the longest stretches of no rain we ever had. But it was a beautiful rain, and by that I mean it started at the end of the day. It went to about 12 to 1 a.m. Dirt jobs, some of the dirt jobs, I know our driver, one of his dirt jobs got canceled, but they sent him another one, so that was good. But why I say it's beautiful rain, because these kind of rainfalls are needed, especially with the dryness we had in Minnesota lately. We actually had a no campfire, no bonfire restriction throughout the whole state of Minnesota. So it was a nice rain because it didn't cancel everything and it didn't rain in the middle of the day. So I got like almost 12 hours yesterday as well, even with the rain.
You want to just back up to that pile that paver picked up at, and you can just dump whatever you got left on that. Sure thing.
All right, they're talking to that other truck there. So I'll get out and just check everything out here. So I got a GoPro Hero 12 here, a Hero 12 there, and then a Hero 8. That's my box camera that you're seeing now. And for some reason the battery kind of dies quite easily on that one. Hopefully we'll get a few rounds in for you guys. Super excited for this setup. Hope you guys are enjoying all the angles and whatnot. And it looks like that truck is now leaving, so we'll be backing down just now. Hello, hello. I feel like everybody's looking at the GoPro in the back. All right, so we're backing down now. And it looks like the paver went, oh, okay, wow. fairly tight section that I'm going to be diving into. Lots going on this morning. So you never want to go on the mat that has been rolled. Oh geez, that's a tight one today. I like working for this guy. Young guy, foreman. We'll see if I can make that corner without going on the fresh mat. I believe he already rolled it. I got about 1 inch of room on both sides. And yeah, I don't know. We shall see. I have a tight left hand corner coming up. The amount of room I don't have at all. So I had to get up on that curb there. Scratched a lot of my tires. All right. Slowly hit the paver. Open up my tailgate and let's get going. All right, sorry, and the paver is gonna start pushing me now. I'm out of the curb. I gotta be on my brakes the whole time so I don't roll out of the paver and spill all the asphalt out. Just gonna close my window so you guys hear me better. So I just gotta watch his hand signals. A thumbs up is to raise the box. When he points down with his finger, that means to lower the box. When he points forward, that means move forward. When he kind of does a slicing motion with his hand, that means stop raising the box. And then there's usually a clean out pile. Sometimes you clean up in front of the paver. Sometimes you clean up, there's a specific designated spot. All right, we're almost done. Obviously, he does this little wave motion, and that wave motion means goodbye, you're empty.
Fisher, you want to roll your tarp up? I'm going to dump this on you real quick.
All right, we're out of here. Got to be careful. We did pretty well. We do have a quint, so it was a little tight spot for the quint, just because there was a 2.5 inch or a 3 inch curb that we kind of went on. So right now, I'm gonna basically back up into this little pile here.
JS, you're ready to go.
I'm just gonna go spray down my pins quick, leave some room for this truck. I think he'll be able to get around no problem. Then I'm gonna back up to get my mud flaps unrolled. I'm gonna go clean out my pins. Hopefully the microphone reaches all the way out back there. Just gonna spray down and clean out some of this asphalt that's stuck. I got this little pump sprayer. Just spray my box down quick. All right, so it looks like we have some remaining asphalt in our bed here. So we're gonna quickly go dump it right here on the edge. That way that doesn't get stuck anywhere. All right. We got the remaining out. And we're off. So yeah, when the paver pushes the rear of the truck, it tends to fold the mud flaps on top of the rear tires. So when I first started paving, I used to go back there and by hand take the mud flap out of the tire. But as I got more experience, I realized that all you have to do is just reverse, and then the mud flap will unfold from the rear of the tire, so you'll be good to go there. We're off to get a second load of asphalt. Yeah, I'll have to be periodically checking in on that GoPro for the box mount that I have. One of the dangerous things that happened on my truck yesterday, the entire day I was also paving, and basically my tarp was working on and off. So sometimes I couldn't tarp my load because the relay, my tarp switch relay, it would basically rattle inside. It seemed like my relay was just going bad. It was rattling, and then the tarp would go up, and then it would come down, and then it would just rattle more. So by the end of the day, my tarp stopped working completely. And I realized whenever I was trying to press the open and close toggles here, my whole panel right here, my entire panel would like flicker. And then when I would turn my strobes on, it would flicker as well, as if it was like a bad ground or something like that. So it started to rain at the end of the day, so I really needed my tarp to work. So I opened up, unscrewed. I have an access panel here that's just held on by 5 bolts. I unbolted that, and then I pressed the tarp button, and what do you know, inside of this power unit here, that rattling noise was sparks. Every time I would press the open and close toggle switch on the tarp, there would be sparks that would be coming inside of this electrical box. And inside of there are small wires. Could have easily, and I'm talking about big sparks, enough to make like a really loud rattling noise. So it turned out it was a loose connection, and in that loose connection, there were some other wires that were touching it or something. So I moved that out of the way, tighten everything up, and it should be good now. But yeah, that could have been a major fire in the truck. Thankfully, it was averted. They're doing some more construction here on this side of 35. They're installing barriers now, which I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I mean, it's kind of the end of the season, so I don't know why they would start something up, but hey, it's good for us. That means there's future work coming up. Let's turn my strobes off. I used to actually do this job right here. Installing barriers on the highway when we did that 35W project up in Minneapolis. That was a big project that we had to install barriers, and I had my broker had me hook onto a flatbed, and then they loaded me with the barriers, and then they unloaded me, and we did that a night for a whole week, I think. You would get like 2 rounds for about 9 hours. You would sit like 3-4 hours around because they had to basically unload with that grappling hook, and that took a while. So yeah, it's my first time really trying out this DJI mic. I know it's pretty good as when you're holding it like this, but I'm not sure how good it is when there's, you know, obviously truck sounds everywhere, and I don't want to turn. I do have the DJI 2 mic. It's the newest one they got, and it does have noise cancellation, but I don't like the sound. I don't like how that noise cancellation, it like degrades the quality of the audio, so I don't really want to put it on. But maybe after this video I'll have to, but hopefully not, and we'll have some good video content here. Good audio quality. End of the season is definitely right around the corner, and it looks like the contractors are really pushing to finish because it is getting quite cold here. It's 48 right now, and it's getting rainy. We got our first rain, so that's eventually going to turn into snow once it gets colder, and frost and stuff like that. So that's that's a good sign, because last year we didn't have any cold or snow, so a lot of jobs got canceled, stuff like that. Talked about that in the previous video. So apparently in 2027 there's going to be a new emissions law for trucks. They're going to be raising the standards of emissions in diesel trucks or commercial vehicles. So that will be fun. I think they're trying to get rid of emissions, and well, the standard that they're trying to push needs to be fully in effect by 2030 or something like that. And I've read the article, and the article just talks about the particulates in all those deep DEF systems and stuff like that. Standard is going to be raised, so they're going to have to make more I don't know how you say this, more condensed filters, so that, you know, less of those particulates get into the atmosphere and stuff like that. Yeah, so that should be fun. Looking at some trucks for for the next year. I have a few drivers lined up. Hopefully they will stick through, and will be hauling for me next year. Looking to go to North Carolina as well. I have some offers, but I'm not ready to commit yet, just because our season is not quite over, and there's all these other stories about these pop-up brokers that during disaster times they make money. So you would work for them, they do have the job, you would work for them, and then time gets paid, they just disappear. So that's another factor why I haven't pulled the trigger yet, although they are paying. I've seen as high as $175. That's if you're going direct. $175 an hour. That's what I meant. If you're going direct with the NCDOT or something like that. And then the brokers pay you like $150. Some of them pay you $130. But I mean, it makes sense to go down there if, you know, if our winter is slow and they can guarantee a job for the next 6 months and you can keep your trucks busy. I think that's definitely worth it. So this contractor that I'm working for, they have 3 plants around the city, around the Twin Cities. One up north, one down south, and one kind of towards the middle eastern side of Minnesota. And that's where we are headed right now to pick up that asphalt. Also, this contractor uses an app, which is super convenient. Obviously, I have no paperwork to fill out today. The app does everything for me. I just pull up to the silo, get loaded, and then through my license plate number, it automatically populates into the app, which is so nice, and tracks your hours, and I do believe that they track the truck as well, which, you know, say what you want to say about that, but they got to do what they got to do to cut costs and stuff like that. But the elections are soon. This is going to be a wild one, that's for sure, no matter who wins. I think both sides are going to not like the results. So really hoping the box cam is still working, because last time I looked it was 75% battery left, and I do realize it's in the cold, and we're driving, so it dies a little faster. But I mean, I just turned it on and it's already at 75, which is also, I don't think I showed you guys the DFLK hats here. This is just a test order that I ordered, and I don't know. I'm not ready for all that merch stuff yet, but we'll see how it goes. Then thank you for everybody that's been subscribing. That's pretty awesome. I got 5,000, almost 600 subscribers, which is great. And a lot of those subscribers came from my one video of the one I posted, 24 hours in a $300,000 dump truck. I think I got over 600,000 views on it right now. And so that's out. There's a crazy pile-up accident happened last night here on 94. 7-car pile-up, 1 person killed, 11 people are injured, and drunk driver was like 4 times over the limit, whatever you call it. We got that first rain yesterday, and my truck finally got a little wash. It looks a little cleaner. Haven't cleaned this thing in over 2 months, I would say, just from the amount of work we've been having, just non-stop. Working again tomorrow, Saturday. So no time. Working Sundays as well, working nights. Tomorrow's paving job that we were supposed to have got canceled, but only got canceled for quints, and they only want quads tomorrow, which is fine. They're probably doing a parking lot or something like that, and a lot of turning, and it's probably going to be like half the day. So that's all fine. I got another contractor that did say that we're going to be working tomorrow and Sunday. So I say yes to everything, guys, and sometimes I do have to cancel, but I mean, obviously for good reasons and stuff like that. But I think that's one thing that really differentiates my company, is that, you know, we're the first ones to say yes, and 95% of the time we're there on time. We don't cancel, and, you know, but obviously that 5%, anything can happen with that. So, man, this road is so bumpy. I got some new projects coming for you guys that don't include trucking, which I'm excited about. Should be posting that video tomorrow. But if you're seeing this video, that video has been already posted. It's going to be a brand new series, and then I have another one in the queue that's also going to be a brand new video series that I'm pretty excited about, and hopefully you guys enjoy.
Mario, which way did you end up getting out of there?
I just kept going straight all the way up to 10.
Okay, that's what I did. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one.
We're going to be in line for the spray rack to spray down. All right. Yep, bye.
Yep, right.
Alrighty, so we got that job canceled. I'm calling around. And then we got that morning job that was canceled for the morning. Cut trucks because there's way too many trucks there. And broker's now calling around to see if there's any more availability right now. So we got loaded. It's 3 drops of asphalt, and then you just pull up, get your ticket, and you're good to go. We're going to be working with these guys tomorrow again, hauling out of this plant. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me on this trucker POV vlog. Stay tuned for more regular videos for sure. Let me know if you have any other questions. Put them in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.